In the heart of Kyoto, nestled amidst the vibrant cherry blossom trees and ancient temples, lived a young man named Takeshi. Takeshi was intelligent and ambitious, but he had one flaw: he struggled with laziness. Despite his dreams of becoming a successful artist, he found himself procrastinating and making excuses instead of pursuing his passion. One sunny morning, Takeshi wandered through the bustling streets of Kyoto, feeling lost and uninspired. As he passed by a small tea shop, he noticed an elderly man sitting peacefully outside, sipping tea and reading a worn-out book. Intrigued, Takeshi approached the old man and asked about the book. "This," the old man said, holding up the book with a smile, "is the key to unlocking your true potential." Takeshi's curiosity piqued. He sat down beside the old man and listened intently as he shared the ancient wisdom of Zen philosophy. The old man spoke of mindfulness, discipline, and the power of the present moment. He explained that laziness was not a character flaw but a lack of awareness, a disconnect from one's true self. Feeling a newfound sense of clarity and purpose, Takeshi thanked the old man and left the tea shop with a renewed determination to conquer his laziness. That night, Takeshi couldn't sleep. His mind buzzed with excitement as he delved into the teachings of Zen philosophy. He practiced meditation, focusing his thoughts on the present moment, and felt a sense of peace wash over him. As the days passed, Takeshi noticed a change within himself. He woke up early each morning, eager to embrace the day ahead. He spent hours immersed in his art, channeling his newfound energy and focus into his creations. But just as Takeshi thought he had overcome his laziness for good, he received a letter that would challenge everything he thought he knew. Takeshi opened the letter with a sense of anticipation, only to find his excitement replaced by confusion and disbelief. It was an invitation to participate in a prestigious art competition, a chance to showcase his work to the world. Overwhelmed by self-doubt, Takeshi hesitated. He had spent years hiding behind his laziness, afraid to put himself out there and face rejection. But as he gazed at the invitation in his trembling hands, he realized that this was his opportunity to prove himself, to break free from the chains of his past and embrace his true potential. With a newfound sense of determination, Takeshi accepted the invitation and threw himself into preparing for the competition. He poured his heart and soul into each brushstroke, channeling his emotions onto the canvas with unwavering focus and intensity. But as the deadline drew near, Takeshi found himself grappling with a familiar foe, laziness. The pressure and stress of the competition weighed heavily on him, threatening to derail his progress and sabotage his chances of success. In a moment of desperation, Takeshi remembered the teachings of the old man at the tea shop. He closed his eyes and took a deep breath, centering himself in the present moment. With a renewed sense of clarity and purpose, he pushed through his doubts and insecurities, refusing to let laziness stand in the way of his dreams. Finally, the day of the competition arrived. Takeshi stood before his masterpiece, surrounded by a crowd of spectators and fellow artists. As the judges examined his work with keen eyes, Takeshi felt a surge of nervous energy coursing through his veins. But then something remarkable happened. In that moment of vulnerability and uncertainty, Takeshi let go of his fears and surrendered to the creative flow. He poured his heart and soul into his art, expressing himself with a raw authenticity that captivated the judges and moved the audience to tears. When the results were announced, Takeshi's name was called out as the winner of the competition. Overwhelmed with emotion, he stepped forward to accept his prize, a trophy that symbolized not just his artistic talent, but his journey of self-discovery and transformation. As Takeshi stood on stage, basking in the glow of his success, he realized that laziness was not his enemy, but his greatest teacher. By embracing the wisdom of Zen philosophy and learning to live in the present moment, he had unlocked a power within himself that was truly extraordinary. With a smile on his face and a fire in his heart, Takeshi vowed to continue his journey of self-improvement, knowing that the greatest masterpiece of all was the one he was creating with each step he took along the victory of his triumph at the art competition. Takeshi returned to Kyoto with a newfound sense of purpose and determination. The weight of laziness seemed like a distant memory as he embraced each day with passion and enthusiasm. But as Takashi delved deeper into his artistic journey, he encountered a new challenge, one that tested not only his skills as an artist but also his resilience and strength of character. One rainy afternoon, Takashi received a visit from an old friend, a fellow artist named Hiro. Hiro was talented and ambitious, but he carried a burden of bitterness and jealousy that threatened to consume him. As they sat together in Takashi's studio, Hiro revealed his struggles with self-doubt and envy, confessing that he felt trapped in a cycle of comparison and despair. Takashi listened empathetically, offering words of encouragement and support. He shared his own experiences of overcoming laziness and finding inspiration in the beauty of the present moment. But despite his best efforts, Hiro remained trapped in his negative mindset, unable to break free from the grip of his inner demons. Determined to help his friend, Takashi suggested they embark on a journey together, a pilgrimage to the ancient temples of Kyoto, where they could seek guidance from the wise monks who dwelled within their hallowed walls. And so, armed with nothing but their faith and determination, Takashi and Hiro set out on a quest for enlightenment. They traversed rugged mountains and winding forest paths, facing obstacles and challenges at every turn. But with each step they took, they grew stronger and more resilient, drawing strength from the bond of friendship that united them. Finally, after days of arduous travel, they arrived at the gates of the ancient temple of Ryoan-ji, a sacred sanctuary renowned for its tranquil beauty and profound wisdom. As they entered the temple grounds, Takashi and Hiro felt a sense of peace wash over them, as if they had entered a realm beyond time and space. Inside the temple, they were greeted by a wise old monk named Master Koji, who welcomed them with a warm smile and a twinkle in his eyes. Takashi and Hiro poured out their hearts to the master, sharing their fears and struggles with an honesty that was both humbling and cathartic. Master Koji listened patiently, nodding sagely as he imparted his wisdom with gentle yet profound words. He spoke of the impermanence of life, the interconnectedness of all things, and the importance of letting go of attachments and embracing the present moment with an open heart. As Takashi and Hiro absorbed the master's teachings, they felt a sense of clarity and peace descend upon them, like a veil lifting from their minds. They realized that true happiness could not be found in external success or validation, but in the simple joys of life, the laughter of friends, the beauty of nature, and the serenity of the present moment. With hearts full of gratitude, Takashi and Hiro bid farewell to Master Koji and the temple of Ryoan-ji, knowing that they carried with them a precious gift, a newfound sense of purpose and inner peace that would guide them on their journey through life. As they journeyed back to Kyoto, Takashi and Hiro walked side by side, their spirits buoyed by the knowledge that no matter what challenges lay ahead, they would face them together, with courage, resilience, and the wisdom of the ancient masters guiding their way. And so, as the sun set over the horizon and the city of Kyoto shimmered in the fading light, Takashi and Hiro embraced the beauty of the present moment, knowing that their journey had only just begun.